Initial public offering? Yes, sir.
IPO, initial public offering. What happened in IPO?
An equity gets bought at a certain price, but based on it going public or raising funds.
Let's say ABC Corp is looking for 1,000, let's say 10,000 crores, right, from the market, and then they'll come up with the resolution. They'll create 10,000 crore, shares. Per share price should be, let's say, 1 rupees, and that 1 rupees it will be listed on NSE or maybe BSE. And out of, let's say, 10,000, maybe 30% out of total equities, so which would be around 3,000. So 3,000 shares will be listed here, or maybe sold out to the directly people who are interested. And once you buy shares, let's say people like you, they purchase it. So once you purchase shares, basically you are sending money to the company ABC Corp, right? You are sending money from your pocket to the ABC Corp, and then ABC Corp will receive 3,000 rupees, fresh 3,000 rupees through IPO, initial public offering. But in reality, that ABC Corp, they sold their securities to you because they wanted to raise funds from you. And once you got the securities, that securities, let's say, listed on this platform, you can sell it out anyone if they are interested. And then company has nothing to do with that particular shares. They don't care even what you're going to do with that particular shares. You can sell it out, you can hold it with it. But anyways, in reality, if you see, company wanted that fund, and you, means as a retail investor, you have transferred that amount to the company ABC Corp. Alright. So basically, the stock market, which is a platform for a fundraising purpose. If anyone want to raise funds, they'll raise funds from the capital market. That doesn't mean there is a huge money in stock market, but people like you, people like me, people like all of us who participate in this market, and they directly purchase securities and send money to the company. So actually we are sending money to the company. So they raise funds from market. They don't trade in market. Then who trades in market? People like us, we trades in market. Let's say in IPO event, Mr. X participated and bought 3,000 quantities from ABC Corp. Through BSE or NSE, this person can sell it out to Mr. Y, maybe at a different price. But this security will again trade in secondary market. But company has nothing to do with that particular securities, because they have already raised shares. They have already raised cash, targeted cash. They got a cash. They'll enjoy their journey. And they know it, there is nothing in stock market. You guys only will help to increase stock price in the market. See, you are the one who have transfer amount to the ABC Corp. You are the one, you are really interested to buy that particular stock and hold. And you are the one who will buy more shares to increase price in the market. And again, when you increase price in the market, that ABC Corp will dilute shares with a different price. And they'll again raise funds through FPO, further public offering. So continuously actually means people like us, they are sending money to the business to, that companies, and companies are raising funds from us, directly from retail investors. What about return guarantee? Will you get your money back? The answer is no. Who will take the responsibility of your investment? Answer is no. Will you get the fund return back? Answer is again no. In a stock market, and especially in equities, nothing is guaranteed. Then why you are investing? Because you are exposing yourself for a higher risk. Now your question would be, look sir, then what regulator is doing? They are making time pass, guys. They don't care even if you got cheated, or maybe if you lose money in stock market, they don't care at all. Why sir? The reason is they have already disclosure. Risk disclosure. What is that sir? Investments are subject to market risk. Read scheme related documents. Carefully before investing. They have already disclosed their disclosure. If you read and agreed with it or acknowledged with it, it means you are cognizant and you have taken informed decision before investing in stock market. Did they invite you to invest? Did company force you to invest? No, no one forced it. You just wanted to invest, you invested. You transfer that amount. Did company ask anything to you? No. They just open their open their accounts and announce it. We have a shares, we want to sell it out. If you are interested, buy it. See guys, the businessmen, they are very smart. Why there is equity capital? Come on. Why there is equity capital? Because equity capital, which is a perpetual capital, you don't need to return that to the investor back. Once you raise it, you will get the access of entire amount. You can spend it anywhere. You can invest in any assets and enjoy it. Here is the secret.
Piece of the company, right? No, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
But you still, even though equity share, you're giving an equity share of that company, right? Like for example, if you say that, I'm raising 10,000 rupees or $10,000. $10,000, it means that they get 5% of the company, something.
Now I'll decode that dark truth. ABC Corp.
Or they could run away. Because then they could raise that capital and run away.
Owner and investor. They'll call you as investor. Let's say 70% this guy is holding and 30% investors are holding. Investor transfer 3,000 rupees to the company and this guy transfer to the company nothing. Why? This guy is holding shares since beginning. Who invested in company? Investors invested in company, which is 3,000. Let's say 3,000 received here, invested in technology or in all other things, and this, let's say, amount is generated profit of 3,000. Let's say this ABC Corp invested in AI, made some profit, we got some big deals, right? So and so forth happened and generated profit of rupees 3,000. Here is the catch. 70% profit, 70% of 3,000 you calculate it and tell me the percentage. $3,000 into 70% divided by 100. 2,100 profit. It will transfer to the owner of the business. Only 900 profit. will transfer to the investor. Who is making more money? Come on. Investor or owner? Come on,
Owner.
guys. Who is making profit?
Owner.
Owner? Then it means you are helping business entrepreneurs or businessmen, big businessmen like Elon Musk or maybe let's say Ambani Adani to become a rich. You are the culprit. See, you have only invested. They haven't invested means initially since beginning. They have just invested. It was their idea. They have just invested their time, right? And people like you as an investor, they invested their money. But this guy is making decent profit, 70%. Even if you see business assets, they'll hold 70%, right? Who is making more money? And the brutal fact is, with this 30%, you would see almost 1 crore, 2 crore, holders, means 1 billion or 2 billion shareholders. So hardly you will receive 1 rupees, 2 rupees, 3 rupees profit. But they'll receive 2,100 crore profit, 1,000 crore profit, 10,000 crore profit, or 100k, 200k, 300k dollar profit. Now you tell me who is making more money? Of course, owner of the business is making more money. Without any tension of repayment, this amount, this guy, it will not refund to you. It will not refund. At the time of refund, this guy will announce bankrupt. Why is he bankrupt? Because whenever they make a profit, every time he is transferring, means that owner is transferring profit to his account as well. And as per the company law, owner and investor and even company, everyone is separated from each other. Even if company, let's say, generate loss, you cannot claim or you cannot blame to this owner. You can blame to the company. See, this system is designed by the very intelligent peoples, so-called entrepreneurs. It's a system of making fool to the people like us who can easily, got trapped into this system and they can invest. They'll give a feel, look, we have transfer ownership to you. You are the owner of this business, But bhai, I'm just holding 1 share with me, 2 share with me, 10 share with me. What will change? Even if let's say XYZ stocks give you a return of 10,000%, but you have only invested 1,000. What will means really change, you tell me, after 20 years? Your 1,000 become 10,000 or maybe 1 lakh max to max. What will change? Nothing will change in your life. But same money, you guys invested and helped that business entrepreneurs to become a rich, and that person's name would be somewhere in the billionaire list. Big business tycoon, managing solar industries, generating 1,000 crore revenues. And what you guys are doing then? You guys are doing 10 to 6 job, and you are very happy that you are holding shares of this company and that company. Wow, great. All right. See, there are different aspects. This investment is totally fake. It's not my statement. This is the statement of world's big investors. But still they invested. Why? Again, another question is, even if this market is, let's say, bad, but still give an opportunity to multiply your wealth. And if you feel that any stocks, let's say, with the strong fundamentals or XYZ things, just invest it and wait. If you get 10%, 20%, 30% return, just come out of it. That's fine. I follow the same practice, and I don't care which company is making profit or this or that. I'll check that, of course, as a fundamental part of check, and I'll invest. If I get 10%, 20%, 30%, I'll book the profit and I'll get out of it. As simple as that. In last 1 week, I have made a profit of 1 lakh, because before that, in last 2 months, I have just booked the profit of 50,000. But in last 1 week, I have made a profit of 1 lakh. All right. Anyways, this is how market works, guys. There are a number of things. So let's talk about investments. So because as per the investment banking stuff, we have already discussed about banking part, and we are pending with investments. So let's talk about investments. So that I'll walk you through now investment portion, how you can make investments, what are the options, then stock market, their systems. So let's see. There are a number of things. If we talk about investment, there are ways. What are the ways? You can invest in stock market. You can invest in bond market. See guys, the market segments designed as per your sentiments, as per your mindset. Few people, let's say total people, I'll give a calculation as well. Then money market, loan market, crypto market, real estate market, FX market, commodities, and so on and so forth. There are a number of markets. These are the markets. When you talk about investments, you can invest in the segments. Now let's talk about mindset, who have designed these markets and all. Let's say there are 100 investors, total investors. Right? Total investor count is 100. Out of 100, only 10 investors who believe on stock market. Why? Other 90%, let's say 90 investors, maybe they are skeptic or they don't know how to invest, or maybe they don't believe on stock market investing. Why? Because as per, let's say, other investors, 90 investors, stock market is a satta bazaar. Alright, see, opinion, it can be different. Let's say remaining, here if you see minus 10, so total would be 90. Out of 90, 20% investors, let's say, they believe real estate investments. They only believe, look, I would prefer to invest in only real estate, not in any other, segment. Real estate, it means it can be land, properties, lease, or etc. Maybe, any business or commercial projects and all. You're getting my point. Let's say the outstanding investor count is total 70. Out of 70, 20 investors who believe bond market is very promising, which offers, let's say, maybe collateral and regular income generation opportunity. You will get income of maybe 10%, 12%, 13% on your investment, and which is decent. They'll believe on bond market. Maybe you would see out of 50, 5 investors who are very bullish on FX market. They'll only talk about FX market. FX market is this, FX market is that, this market will reach to this level. You can see that in news as well. So 5 people, means out of again 100, they'll invest in FX market. Remaining would be 45. So out of 45, let's say, again 10% or 10 people or investor, they are really interested in, let's say, money market. Why? Because they want safe investment. without any tension. They want safety, security, right, to their investment. They don't want to take a risk. And in that case, they'll prefer to invest in money market segment only. Outstanding would be 35. So out of 35, let's say 10 again investors who are really interested in money, this loan market. They always believe on signing documents, agreements, and taking control of assets or collateral and invest in loan market. Just offer loan facility to anyone. All right. So net count would be 25. So let's say 10% they always believe on crypto assets. They don't like stock market, they don't like bond market, they don't like real estate or any other segment. They always believe to invest in crypto market. And remaining 15%, let me calculate 50 and this 30, 85. Yeah. 15, let's say this is just general public. They don't have any gyan of market, nor from investing side, and even they don't have information of how to invest and all. Those would be like general public. They always follow the trend. Trend, it means maybe let's say if someone talks about stock market, they can think of stock market. If someone talks about real estate, they can think of okay, maybe I'll invest in real estate and all in that way. But if you see here, I don't know who was the great person to design all of this, but that person designed this market structure on the basis of your mindset, because they know it. Everyone, the stock market is not the cup of tea of every investor or every person. Require lots of research, knowledge, understanding, capability, and everything, or infrastructure and setup to make money. Same applies to all other markets also. But they have perform study, behavior study of your investment in a behavior study, and after that they have designed all the segments, and we have the segments. Can you imagine? Just think about it. They have studied your behavior, and on the basis of that they have created different segments, because they wanted your money, guys. They wanted your money. They wanted your money to do business through different market segments. Through different markets. They need it. Without your money, they can't grow. Without your money, they can't expand or scale their business to the next level. They can't do this. Anyone can, means no one can do this. They wanted your money. And that's when they have created different segments. So you can make you can do your job, means hard job or hard work, make some money, and again through all of this different segments. I'm sure everyone must be doing something, at least maybe crypto, loan or money or bond or real estate FX or stock market, from audiences. I'm sure. You can text in chat as well which market that you are now investing. Quick, I just want to check it to prove it, this equation. You can quickly text in chat which market that you guys are aware about, which one you are currently maybe investing, not with a huge amount but with a small amount at least. Let me just check. Stock market, gold, stock. Come on, anyone else? Mutual fund, IPO. See, people, they're investing in stocks. People we have, they're investing in golds or the golds which comes under real estate. People who are investing in different markets. and they know it. So basically, you're spending your pocket money and transferring that amounts to the businesses or like entrepreneurs who can do the business on your money. Why? Because you're not capable to manage your money on your own. That's what you're investing in all of this and giving your money to them directly to manage. And they'll only manage your money and make decent profit for themselves, not for you. Even if they make profit for you, the value would be very low. Let's say you have invested 1 lakh and they have generated, let's say, profit which is even 10,000 on your investments. What really will change, you tell me? Even if you receive 10,000 for per year on your investment, just imagine. So can you relate? So do you agree with this, guys, or not? So it's just it's a part of behavior studies, but yes, from an investment in a banking perspective, of course, always you would see some positive as well as negative sides of each segment. All right. So let's talk about now markets. So we have if we talk about investments, these are the markets where the investor like us, they open their accounts, maybe trading account, demat accounts, or you would say different system where they can open accounts and start trading into all of these financial instruments. Every market has different system or different participants where they participate in the market, transfer the amounts, and buy and sell securities as per their conveniency or investment objectives. If we talk about stock market which is a part of nowadays, what I have seen, it's an order driven market. Order driven market, but here you would see catch only listed securities. Listed securities, it means securities which are listed on a stock exchange, only those securities will treat as a order driven market. We'll discuss that why it is order driven and all in details. All right. If we talk about real estate, see, this is not something order driven market, right? Is it something that your real estate market which is order driven market? So it means there is any, let's say, central party where buyer and seller, they are sending their quotations or orders, and then that party is helping both the counterparts. No, it's an agent driven market. Real estate market, you would say, which is something agent driven. So you can buy and sell real estate products through agents or brokers, right? Or you can say broker driven market. So basically broker will help to execute trades, so to buy and sell securities. If I talk about bond market, again it's an agent driven market. Banks works as agents and help you to buy and sell the securities. Even broker also help in a bond market or assist or facilitate to the counterparts to buy and sell the securities. If I talk about FX is also, means you can categorize FX market in two ways. Order driven, if someone directly buys from the open market, order driven. And another one is even agent driven also. Like FX agent will help you to accept the deposit and withdrawal of payment in different currencies. If you have, let's say, INR, and if you want USDs, you can meet that agent and deposit your INR and withdraw the different any currencies whichever that you want. So that markets become agent driven. But if you access any broker accounts and send the order, so that becomes order driven. Order driven, it means you are just sending orders and there is a system which that system is directly facilitating to that orders and accepting or maybe booking your transaction automatically. So that becomes order driven market. Money market, again, agent driven market. Through agent or through banks. Agent, it means if I talk about Citibank is one of the largest agent in this market. So basically, Citibank is helping counterparts to buying and selling money market financial instruments. Right? So governments or companies, basically government is selling securities to the banks, and banks will sell that securities to the counterparts. Or maybe on behalf of governments, banks will sell out securities in the market. So that's how we can relate. It's an agent driven market. Alright. Loan market, again, agent driven market. Agent driven, it means guys, agent will drive that show. You would be like silent partner. Your agent will directly buy and sell the securities, loans transactions in the market and provide confirmation to you. So you will not get access of that market directly. Only agent will perform everything on behalf of you. And this crypto market, which is one of the fastest market. Here you can see it's an order driven system. But which is one of the fastest one. You can immediately buy and sell without any intermediaries. It's an order driven, but this order, which is something, it's a very direct, market that you can say directly you can sell it out to the buyer and seller without any third person or intermediate person. You don't require any intermediate to buy crypto coins or to buy bitcoins. Bitcoins available. Open the accounts with broker and directly buy the bitcoins from other parties for holding bitcoins in their wallet. Right? So these are the market types: order driven, agent driven, broker driven, or this direct market. It means you can directly deal with your end customer. You will not get the directly details of customer and all through broker portal, but you can check the keys details or reference, and then you can directly access or directly buy or sell your coins to anyone. Alright, so this is how your market structure works. Now if you talk about driven it means, if I talk about order driven, so what happened in stock market, let's understand that first. Let's take the example of NSE. Let's say you are here where you have decided to invest. You are here. You have decided to invest in stock market, but how you can invest? See, this era, which is not something which is old era where you can actually walk in to the stock market like NSE and BSE office. You can check with the broker or counterparts that, hey, look, I wanted to buy this shares or that shares. We don't have that system nowadays. So everything is now digitalized. And when we say everything is now digitalized, it means you can buy and sell the securities through open market. Like BSE and NSE. Here if you see, if I talk about my account also, I can directly buy and sell the securities. Right? I'll directly select the stock name, whatever stock that I wanted to buy. Let's talk about this one. And I'll directly place the trade. Right? Means by sitting home, you can directly send order to this market NSE, and an NSE system will rectify my order, and if they have received any sell request against my buy request, then that system will match that order automatically. Right? NSE system will match my order automatically. If you see, now I'll click on button. See, order has been sent, and that's what I said. It's an order driven market. People like us who send the orders, we place the orders, Once you place the orders will sent out to the uh, this particular marketplace, which is NSE, and then that order it will rectified by that system. It means NSE has their system. All right, NSE has their own system, and system will automatically book it. So that becomes your order driven system. I'm just directly sending orders to the system, and system will take care of it. But if I talk about agent driven market, agent or broker driven market, if I want to buy something, then first I will have to send order to the broker first. Means I'll send the quotation with the funding details, and then broker will execute that trade on behalf of me in my account. Did you get this? Same for agents also. In case of any intermediate person, basically will have to perform obligations or transactions through intermediate person. That becomes your agent driven. You have an agent or you have a broker in place, broker will take care of it. You just transfer your amount or securities to the broker will sell out that securities in the market. This is what we'll call it as an OTC market. In OTC market, you can directly find out a trader, that is a one way, or buyer or seller, right? You can directly find it out. If not, then you can also take a support from the, let's say, investment banks or maybe banks or brokers. So basically they'll help you to execute trades, right? So let's talk about flow of stock market, how it exactly works. Let's say Mr. A decided to buy securities in the market. Then, as I said, if that person want to buy securities, then it is mandate to open accounts. It is mandate to open accounts. Which accounts? Trading accounts. Let's say open trading account with ICICI Direct. Broker account which is needed, right? And once you open broker account, it is mandate to have, let's say, bank account. And you have bank account, or this person has bank account, let's say Mr. X or A, with HDFC Bank. All right. So once you open bank account that you can integrate with broker account. Integrate, it means here every broker provide a facility for escrow management. So what is this escrow management? Escrow management, or I would say account facility. So broker will again, it will allow you to add or integrate your HDFC Bank account with broker, and broker will create escrow account where if you add funds to the broker accounts, so that fund would be available in escrow account. If I talk about my fund which is available, if you see this fund, where is this fund? This fund is available not in my bank account. Basically, this fund is available in my escrow account. This fund is available in my escrow account. All right. Now let's talk about, see here, I have a bank account. If I add anything here, trading account, free balance. So this becomes escrow account. I have integrated my Axis Bank account with broker account, which is ICICI Direct. And if you see, that account is reflected over here. But my another account, which is trading account, escrow account, which is mapped to the main bank account. If I add fund on this one, it will directly reflected on my escrow account. And once the fund is available in escrow account, let's say if I reduce fund, see, the fund is available in escrow account. So this fund I can easily transfer in my account. So it means here broker will get the control of your fund, as well as you will have also full control of your accounts. If you feel any obligation, then broker can directly block this amount. You cannot even transfer and withdraw. Same way, even if you don't want to trade XYZ into any XYZ securities, then you can directly withdraw this amount from your account. So basically escrow, it means account which is created for a special purpose, and the purpose here is investment. All right, so basically that escrow account control will get to both the counterparts, means as an investor as well as to the broker and even broker. All right. Now, once you open broker account, so basically broker account, it helps to access marketplace like NSE, BSE, and here what you can do, you can directly buy and sell stocks, maybe even bonds if it is allowed, any derivative options that you can buy and sell, or any other securities. All right, so it means here, if you try to understand the flow, this person will send the orders to the marketplace for buy and sell securities. All right, so once you send the orders, here NSE and BSE, both they have their trading system. The trading systems rectify buy and sell orders, and on the basis of time, quantity and price, your order will get matched. Let's say at 10 a.m. we have received one buy order, and at 10 a.m. again we have received sell order for 100 quantities, and again 100 quantities, and even price is also in line. In that case, your order will get matched. And it's an automated system. They have automated network system. They even called electronic communication system. They have that system, and it's a fully automated. Why you need to open broker accounts? Because broker system is mapped. Broker's computer is mapped with this automatic trading system or order management system. It's an order management system basically. NSE and BSE has an order management system. So broker system is interlinked or attached with your market system. And that's the reason brokers are allowed to offer you basically trading account. And through trading account, you can access the NSE and BSE network. And once you get the access of NSE and BSE, you can buy and sell the securities. All right. Here, other things are also important. So understand that as well. Let's say you got the access, you buy the securities now, So once you buy the securities now, it will have different purposes. First purpose is intraday. Another one is holding. Let's talk about this too. If you just buy and sell same day, then you don't require demat account. Why sir we don't require demat account? Because you are buying securities today as an obligation. So you are not actually buying it. You are just buying obligation, and same obligation you will release before end of the market. And you will make some profit, maybe loss, whatever it is, depends. Right? Then you don't require demat account. You can manage everything. Everything means everything in trading account only. But let's say you have decided to hold securities at least for next 1 month. Then again, the important here is you cannot hold securities on trading account. Then you need demat account. Then here is again question is, sir, who offer demat account? In India, we have NSDL, CDSL. They offer a demat account. Sir, what is mean by demat account? Demat account, it means digital account. It's like a bank account. What happened in your bank? Of course, you deposit your physical cash in bank. Once you deposit your physical cash in bank, bank will convert that physical cash into digital, and that cash will means digital cash will transfer to your account. So same way CDSL and NSDL, they work like a bank. They work like a bank. They offer a digital account. And once you decided to hold your securities, basically that securities it will transfer to the demat account, your designated demat account. Let's say you have purchased Wipro 10 quantities. So that 10 quantities it will settled on settlement date in demat account. On trade date you might see which is reflected here. Why? Because you have purchased that security or maybe sold out that security. So that contract note or details you might see with broker, which is available on their screen. Alright. But at the end, security it will settle in your demat account. Who offer demat account? I have already clarified. NSDL and CDSL offer demat account facility. Alright. And every country, not only India, every country, they have their depositories. So basically, if any company, let's say, list their securities before that, now in India, it is mandated to convert physical shares into digital, and then only they can transfer that shares to the IPO, the participants who have participated in IPO events. And then you will receive that shares in digital form. And if you want shares in digital form, then you need to have a demat account. Now another question would be like, look sir, I haven't interacted with NSDL and CDSL because we directly open accounts with broker. See, you're opening accounts with broker means only broker is entitled for a broking account, not demat account. But the broker is the immediate participants or member of depositories, because this NSDL and CDSL, they are depositories and they also provide infrastructure to the broker. So basically NSDL and CDSL system which will be linked with a broker, and in short, broker is the immediate member of CDSL. It means broker is also responsible for your settlement. The reason is broker only communicate with CDSL and NSDL to check the details of your trades and transactions. Are you getting my point? So this is how your system is basically designed. If you want to buy any, let's say, derivatives, options and all of this, again that would be available in trading account. But the data will be shared with other clearing agents and all. Here, the all holding information or details, it will be shared with NSDL, and actually shares will settled in NSDL and CDSL. So how it looks like on account, I'll walk you through that process. I have opened Demat account with me. This is my broker account. See, whatever securities that means he will purchase, here is the book. Buy and sell, all securities in last 1 week. I have purchased lots of securities. See this. This is my trading book. Broker is offering this book only. This is my trading book. Whatever securities that I have purchased and sold, you can see the statement. Buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, quantities, price, amount, quantities, price, amount, brokerage. Total brokerage which I have paid is 1400. See. Now let's talk about Demat account. Where do you see? Here. These are the securities which are available in my Demat account. I have purchased FCS Software Solutions, total 5000 quantities. Indian Renewable Energy, total 900 quantities. Leod's Engineering, total 1000 quantities. Maharashtra Corporation, total 1000 quantities. Sorry, 10,000, my bad. Merck Electronics, total 200 quantities. NCL Research, total 5000 quantities. Punjab National Bank, 8000. Right, SBC Export, 51,000. SGVNL, 100 quantities. Then other S banks and all. These are the quantities or shares which are available in Demat account. Here if you see, I have my Demat account with NSDL. I have other securities as well. If you see my open positions, see this. These are the securities: Geo Finance, Tata Power, right? Then RVNL, Masgo Doc. I have the securities with me. Almost 5 lakhs worth of rupees securities that I am holding in my account. Alright, but there's securities which are not under my Demat account. Where do you see? Those are not. But still I am holding that securities. But if you see that securities which are with my broker, the reason is why these are with the brokers. Let's check that. Let's talk about RVNL. I have paid only 17,000, but broker paid 19,000, or broker or maybe any bank which has given me loan on my securities. I have taken loan, and if you take a loan on any securities, then that security would be available under a broker only. That security would be available under broker only, and broker will monitor margin and security prices. If something change or happens something with the securities and all, broker will monitor it. All right, this is how your integration actually looks like in the system. So you should know it, because you are a working professional, and without this structure, you might face lots of challenges at ground level. because 90% people what they believe, demat accounts, your broker will offer it, but they don't offer it as they are just immediate member of CDSL and NSDL. So they provide a facility or application form where you can sign and your accounts will be opened. But all your securities, see here one more thing, if you can understand it, sir, what if a broker, let's say this ICICI broker gets default or maybe let's say announce bankruptcy, then what would be with my investment? See, this investment which is a safe, nothing will happen with this investment. Alright, this investment which is the whatever investment that you have in demat account, that investment is completely safe until your depository get bankrupt, because eventually depository is holding all of that, right, under Depository Act 2015 or 5 something. In India we have an act, Depository Act, and as per that they have registered, and government institutions like SEBI, they'll monitor that all data and everything in details. So my entire this investment which is safe, but if we talk about this investment, this one which is not safe, if ICICI announce bankruptcy, right, I can't do anything. Even if ICICI, let's say, transfer that securities from my accounts to any other accounts, I don't have any control. I don't have any control. They can do anything with these securities. Even if, let's say, if I see any losses in my accounts, they can directly, let's talk about this Geo Finance. If something happens to this, Geo Finance, they can directly sell out securities in the market. Why? Because out of 1,27,000, so broker also paid 73. I have paid 60,000 and broker paid 73. Right? Broker always they'll try to recover their amount fast. And that's what they have taken control of all my collaterals now. Securities will treat as a collateral. Collateral is nothing but it's a stock investments, bond investment. So collateral, it means quantity will treat as a collateral because that quantity has a value, market value. Last trade price, it means market value. And now my collateral is under obligation, and that is with broker. Alright, but yes, if you want to access the market, you need to have broker's trading account, and through trading account, basically you can send the market. Here always it asks, if you see, always ask market. You can select BSE and NSE. Actions, buy or sell. Quantity you can update, which is collateral. Stock name, it means, let's say Wipro, or any stocks. Any stocks you can select. Market price on NSE and BSE, stock price which is available 463, you can select that. You can select the price as per market, or maybe you can select your price also, so depends, and send the order, proceed the order, proceed it. Once you send the order, your contract note, it will be generated, and if you see this message, read this message carefully. Your order will be sent to the exchange when exchange opens. So it means I have sent this order to the stock exchange through broker. Broker has access of NSE. It means I was able to see the that data price, right, market price, BSE and NSE market price. Even you can check the live quantities and other details as well if you need. So brokers are the immediate member of even stock exchange also. Stock exchange directly share their system with broker, and that's when you can quickly check the NSE and BSE details or shares details on their portal. And this is how you're basically, once you place the order, see this. This is your trade life cycle. I have sent order for one quantity with price of 463. Your portfolio will be updated by 28 May. 28 May. So here my portfolio will be updated. you can access the contract note. So it means again on 20 May only I can access my contract note or status of the trade. Demat account. The shares will be credited in a demat account by 28 May 2024, 8 p.m. because we have a T+1 cycle, and that's how your shares will be credited in your accounts on same date or maybe next date. But funds will be debited from your bank account earliest, which is on 27th May 2024. But anyways, already I have sent order. It means the fund already which has been blocked in my account, 463, which is already blocked. I cannot access this fund. So this is how your life cycle of transaction works, and we'll call it as a trade life cycle as well. Same transaction, you can check it. See, so far we have sent 2 orders here. All right. See, this is the market, NSE and BSE. So broker has a directly access of this system. Same live data, you can check it. Orders, quantities, price, everything means everything. And on the basis of this information, you can buy and sell the securities. You can change the market. NSE market, BSE market. Alright. Then you can also see the flow. Let me see if I have any details with the transaction. Yeah, this one. This is your cycle. In the books of buyer or seller, what happened? See this. Let's say I have sold this, Cochin, which is shipping, yard company, government company. I have buy and sold securities, and we have a flow of buyer and seller as well. But let's talk about first seller. What happened in seller's book? What happened? If we talk about sellers, equity portfolio will be updated by 8 p.m. So it means on 25th, which is a trade date. On same date, my portfolio, it will be updated. You can access, next date will be updated, my bad. So which is T+1, trade date 24th, and T+1 again it's a settlement date, trade settlement date. I can access contract note on 25th. The shares will be debited from your linked account. If I am a buyer, right, you would see different. But if I am a seller, in the books of sellers on same date, securities, see this, debited from your linked demat account. So it means your broker account which is linked with your demat account. So directly message will pop up to the depository, and depository teams, they'll directly block securities from seller's account. Securities, it will be removed from the seller's account and hand it over to the brokers immediately. Or maybe they can directly transfer that securities to the escrow account, and then broker can communicate to the again depository with the buyer's instructions and payment details, and then depository will transfer that securities to the buyer on settlement date. Why? Because after the funds confirmation, only securities will be transferred from one account to another. SBCA, it means bank, saving bank account and current bank account. Funds will be credited to the on 27th May. In case of seller, fund will receive on settlement date. But securities will debited on trade date only. Who will debit the securities? Of course, depository will debit the securities on same date. Alright. Now let's talk about buyer. What will happen in the books of buyer? Equity portfolio, it will be updated on 25th, so it means T plus 1. Contract note, again it will be updated on T plus 1. But what about demat account? See, actual settlement, this is what I was talking about. Actual securities will settle in demat account only, not in broker's account. On 24th, securities means from the seller's demat account, depository will remove the shares or securities, and same shares that depository will credited in a demat account, linked demat account on 27th. Why 27th, sir? Because after the confirmation of payment, from the broker, then only broker or bank, then only securities will transfer to the buyer. And if we talk about funds, cash will debit from the buyer's account immediately. Account earliest by 24th. Now if I, let's say, we have placed 2 trades, you can check my account. Definitely that you would see the change in fund by that amount. So it means my fund status has been changed, my funds has been reduced. So broker already blocked that amount. Fund, it will be debited on same date. See, shares from the seller book and funds from the buyer book, which is blocked, which will blocked on trade date only. If you place trade now, immediately, if you are a seller, then your stocks will blocked, means restricted. So again, you cannot sell it out same stocks to others. That's the purpose is. All right. Same if I talk about cash from the buyer's book, it will be restricted. So I cannot withdraw this cash, or I cannot utilize this cash for any other obligations or trade. All right. And then finally, on settlement date, clearing agent, it means again CDSLs or NSDLs or stock markets, another entity who is working as a clearing agent, or stock market, they're also working as a clearing agent nowadays. They'll take care of your settlement. They'll send you the confirmation of order details, and you can check that order details with the actual debit and credit invoice of funds and demat account, and finally you can execute that settlement. At same time, counterparty, which will ensure credit securities in demat account and credit funds in seller's bank account. Seller's bank account. It will transfer. All right. So this is how we execute trades in the books of actual accounts. This is the flow that you can follow. Means anywhere you go, in any market, if the market is listed or even not listed, in both the markets, you can see this type of flow with your securities. All right. And same now here, if you just relate this flow with the discussion, whatever that we have discussed, then you can understand in a very detailed manner. Now also let me talk about something very, very technical, the NSDL which we have. For a BSE market, basically this CDSL work, Bombay Stock Exchange, and for NSE market, this NSDL means which is National Securities Depository work. If you ask me difference, both are again different companies and they have got the license of depository and they are working well. All right, and they have a monopoly as well. That CDSL has a monopoly on BSE market and NSDL has a monopoly on NSE market. From an investing perspective also, you can look for these companies. Their stocks are making more profit. You can look for that. Anyways, that's a different discussion. But you can open accounts with anyone. You have no obligations. You can still, if you want to execute trades under NSDL, but still you can open, means you can execute trades on BSE. There are no limitation in terms of that, because both BSE and CDSL, CDSL and NSDL, they are working on same network. They have their same network. Companies are different, or two companies, but they have the same network. They are using same technology, and there are no issues with them. So you can buy and sell securities. Even let's say you have accounts, CDSL accounts, right, demat account, and you have decided to buy securities on, let's say, this NSE market, you can buy it. Still, that shares will settle in your this CDSL account, right? So basically, NSDL will help to settle the trades in between the two different accounts from NSDL to CDSL. That happened, but eventually you will receive shares in your CDSL account. There are no limitation in terms of that. But when they actually incorporated it, the purpose was like that CDSL will provide services dedicatedly to the BSE market participants, and NSDL will offer services to the NSE market. Means dedicatedly they'll offer service to the NSE market. This was the purpose from a technical perspective. If you ask me questions, this is how actually your stock market flow works. And here you can access the stock market and buy and sell securities. This buy and sell system, you will call it as a stock market. You can buy and sell securities through stock market. On the same market, you can register as a maybe trader, investor, maybe accredited investor or HNI investor, institution, it means hedge fund, P or mutual fund. But in all cases, that flow never changed. It is mandated to open account with the hedge funds also, private equity, or maybe mutual funds, and they follow the same pattern. All right. Process would be again remain same. There won't be any change in the structure for even hedge fund, institutional investors, even any bank also open this open accounts and follow the same process. They can also do it. Process never changed. Did you get this? So this is how your actual flow works. Now I'll allow you to ask questions. I'm done with my discussion. We'll take a break of 10 to 15 minutes so that you can take maybe coffee, tea, or just drink water if you can, and we'll connect after 15 minutes. But I'll allow you to ask questions.